Hello, hello, good evening, folks. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, right? Super Bowl Sunday. Is that what today is? I don't really pay attention. I saw people talking about Super Bowl or Super Bowl or whatever, Super Bowl, but it's not really on my radar. So if you enjoy that thing, then good for you. I'm happy for you. The Nickelodeon SpongeBob coverage of the Super Bowl is wild. I saw a funny Super Bowl commercial. I guess it was like with Patrick Stewart and Hey Arnold and all that other stuff. But it's funny because they're now releasing the Super Bowl commercials ahead of the Super Bowl. And in the past, I think people used to watch the Super Bowl just for the commercials, and then afterwards they would see the commercials that had been broadcast during the Super Bowl. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I don't think I've ever sat through the Super Bowl, even for the commercials. So, happy football day. Maybe I went... No, I don't recall any Super Bowl thing. I like chicken wings. I like buffalo wings, if people make that. I like the food that comes with the Super Bowl, but I've never actually been. Hey, Dave. Excited to see this game preview, right? Please feel free to unleash your chicken puns. I was going to say, release the Kraken. Release the egg Kraken. Let's get Kraken on the Kraken. I don't know. It's late on Sunday. I'm very tired. Very, very tired. I went to bed a little bit late last night. Surprise. And my daughter got up at like 6:30 this morning, and she was not interested in going back to sleep. So I've been going since 6:30 and trying to write. I did actually quite a bit of writing today. Not as much as I'd hoped, but like I did like 3,000 words, something like that. So really I was hoping for 5,000, but I'm taking a few days off to catch up on my writing deadlines. So I am in pretty good shape, which is why I'm streaming tonight. I feel like I've been productive enough, so I don't feel too guilty about streaming. And I was going to do some Alien Isolation. Sklets was talking about who's asking if I was done with Alien Isolation, and the answer is no, I'm not done. I just have to keep taking breaks, and so there's like a 50-50 chance I'll stream any given week. But if I don't get to write enough during the day, I just don't feel like I can stream because I have work to do. So look, it's this person ads this year. Hatch those jokes. Oh, excellent, Mazin. Well done. Janet Jackson about wardrobe malfunction live. That is my Super Bowl story. Hey, Pow Puck. Yeah, I heard about that. Hey, Spoot. Yeah, let me say hi, folks. Sklets, I don't know if Sklets is still here. Hello, Sklets. Thank you for dropping in. Timothy Applegate, hello. Mazin, Dave, Spoot, Pow Puck. Good to see you all. So, sorry if you were hoping to see Alien Isolation. I do want to play that. Really, Cora's playing games. She's playing Baldur's Gate 3 with another friend of ours, and I didn't want to deprive her of that opportunity because she's got a kind of busy week and month as well. So whenever she can take the time to play a game with friends, I'm happy to help support that. And she's been having to kind of keep on point a lot with the duckling because of my writing deadlines. So. Need to be up early, so I'm off to bed now. All right, good night, and good luck tomorrow. Let me know how things go. Hope everything's well. Glad to catch a stream. Been sleeping early on Wednesdays. Oh, okay. I thought you were just unhappy because I actually was thinking about you the other day because I was like, oh, I guess he doesn't really come by unless I'm playing a Famicom game. I was like, I should play a Famicom game soon because I've been playing Ghostbusters. And it looks like I will continue playing Ghostbusters soon, but probably not this Wednesday. Even though I put up a community poll about what I should play next, and Ghostbusters is kind of edging out. But I realized Wednesday is actually Valentine's Day, and although my wife and I are not huge on Valentine's Day, we do tend to observe it, try to at least have the opportunity to spend time together and have a nice meal, all that stuff. And since I have a stream scheduled. She doesn't. I could just not stream, but I thought we would stream something together. So I'm trying to figure out what we should stream together. Ideally, a 2-player game that she will enjoy, and that's the tricky part. Some of the retro 2-player multiplayer games, not stuff she'd be interested in, like fighting games or brawlers or anything like that. So I'm not that fickle. I just need sleep. I didn't think that you were fickle, but I think. I think that you make more of an effort if it's a Famicom game, I suppose. It just had been a while since I saw you, and the only thing I could think of is I haven't been playing Famicom games lately. But you absolutely need your sleep. I need my sleep too. I should not be streaming that late on a Wednesday night. But Binary Land, I thought about that, Pal Puck, and that did occur to me, and that's a possibility. She does like Konami Penguin games, as far as I can tell. So possibly. Is that Konami? It is a Penguin game. HM Nasty. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. We'll figure something out. Anyway, Flap Happy, Mega Cat Studios sent me a demo cartridge, which I would show you, except it is currently in my NES, so I cannot show you. But it is basically a black cart with a grayscale label on it, which I assume is going to be the label for the final release of the game. This game is currently on Kickstarter. I think for another 16 days. It has been funded. There's a link in the description. It is a roguelike platformer. And the thing that appeals to me about this game is I really like games like, I don't know what you call those games. I mean, they're black box arcade style games, but the particular type of game I'm thinking of is like Joust or Balloon Fight, right? The games where you have to fly, essentially. I really like those games. And so Flap Happy is that kind of a game. Plus, there's like this, I guess it must be procedurally generated, or maybe there's like a set number of levels that are randomized. I'm not positive because the game says there's like over 900 levels over 4 worlds, and I don't know what that means if it's a roguelike. If it's truly random, then there should be like, an infinite number of possibilities, right? But maybe they've programmed in like 900 levels and they're just randomized. I'm not sure exactly how it's done. I appreciate that, Timothy, and I did not mean to malign you. I'm just happy to see you. Binary Land may not be 2-player. That's a good point. I'll have to look into that. But thank you for the suggestion, Palbuck. If anybody else has a suggestion, it doesn't have to be a retro game, or at least not like a console, an older console game. Something on the Switch, maybe. I have a ton of Switch games to try to figure out which ones have multiplayer on them. We've been playing It Takes Two on our own, and we could stream that, but it would be like in the middle of the game, so I don't know if that's a problem. But anyway, so yes, Mega Cat sent me this demo. I actually played a little bit of it to make sure that it worked, and to familiarize myself with a little bit. We can look at the how to play. You can actually also download this demo yourselves if you want to. And actually, now that I think about it, I could have done that too and played it on my EverDrive. For some reason, I thought they were sending me the full release of the game, which is totally fine to just get the demo, because I have backed the game. I think I put in for a cartridge. This is also going to be on the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance. I'm not sure how that's going to work exactly. I'm hoping that they make the sprite much bigger, because if you're playing on a Game Boy with like the play field about the same size, I don't think that would be possible. Yeah, no pressure, but it is very nice to see you when you can make it. Do I have Cookie and Cream? I don't know what that is. Is that a game? We have Nuts and Milk. Oh, I have Nuts and Milk. I have tea. But anyway, so how to play. Okay, so tap A to flap your wings. And this, I didn't quite understand this when I was trying this out on my own, so I'm glad I gave it a little quick check before I streamed. Land on new platforms for points and safety. So those blocks, those white blocks, are platforms that are safe. Avoid obstacles. Anything that isn't one of those white blocks is an obstacle. When 5 platforms are hit, land on the ending platform to beat the stage. So in order to clear each level, you have to land on each of those platforms, and then it creates like an exit platform. So it's an interesting mechanic. It's actually quite challenging, even on easy mode, I think, when I played it. The CIB tier on Kickstarter is very reasonable. I'm tempted. Yeah, and Mega Cat puts out some pretty quality quality releases, especially lately. I think some of their earlier stuff kind of hit or miss on whether it was really good or not. But the stuff that I've been getting from them lately has been fantastic, and so I've been backing it, and their CIB stuff is really reasonable for sure. So yeah, take a look at that. All right, so we're gonna try this. Do easy demo. Oh, easy and hard. There's no normal. Is there a normal mode, or is it just easy and hard? Because then which is the one you're supposed to choose? Why is there no normal demo mode? I mean, now is there a normal mode? If there's no normal mode, then does that make easy normal? So if you have easy and you have hard, there has to be something in the middle to compare them to. You can't, because then otherwise it's just normal and hard, or easy and normal. Okay, I'm getting on a soapbox now. I don't know if there's a normal mode for this game. We're going to try the easy demo just to start it out and see how this goes. I had this, like, I think it was maybe for Jane Austen's 8-bit adventure. It was something like, they said, like, there was like a harder mode. Or maybe it was for, maybe it was for the Storage Sword. But it was something like, it was like harder. It was like easy, normal, and then harder. And it was like, it should just be hard, because like harder has to be compared to something else. Anyway, I got Gunhawk. Oh, great. Still need to buy the retro USB Christmas cart in this and full quiet. The list keeps growing. Yeah, I have to stop. I had to stop buying every new homebrew that came out, especially on cartridge release. I usually will pick up a ROM file of games that I want to play, unless it's something that I think I'm going to play a lot of, or really love, or just really, really want to support the developer. But I do have Gunhawk. I have a. It's still sealed. I haven't opened it yet because I played the demo a while back, and I want to stream that one at some point. And I've got full quiet, and I haven't been able to finish that one yet. And I don't always get the virtual USB Christmas card. I have like one of the Christmas cards, but just to have one, because it has like the pretty lights and everything. All right, let's try this. So I'm down here, and I can barely see this platform on my screen because it's like kind of almost just out of the range of my CRT. So let me look at. So it says burning score. Okay, I can't quite read that on my screen. Dungeon, bonus, dragon fruit, lives. Okay. All right. I'll buy anything Skybird puts out. Yeah, they are awesome, and they're working on a really cool looking game, like even Goblins Need Love or something like that. Yeah, I really liked Fire and Rescue. All right, so I got to land on this platform here. The flying mechanics are pretty good. I won't say they're quite as good as fruit just flew by. Okay. Not quite as good as Balloon Fight, but it feels pretty comparable. The B button doesn't do anything. All right, I just grabbed this fruit. And there's no way to just like rapidly flap. Like I really like it when, I guess there's a time bonus too. In like Balloon Fight, where you can actually like hold down B to flap faster. So this is easy mode, that's not too bad. And then I can exit? Okay, I didn't see that change at all on my screen. So yeah, you gotta pretty much land on these platforms and not touch those red blocks, right? Those are bad blocks. Those red blocks are bad. So is this what they mean by random? Like the way that these platforms appear, is that random? I'm not sure how exactly this is. So how did that change? Oh, because it's flashing now, so I can get on the platform. I can't see it. I cannot see that platform on my CRT. Start obviously pauses, so I have to get over here. The controls are actually pretty good. Maybe it is like a comparable to Balloon Fight. It does feel pretty good. Oops. I think I'm at a slight advantage because I did try this out like when I got the cartridge like last week. So yeah, I cannot see it's a problem that I cannot see that platform on my CRT. I have to look down here, and I have to just know that I hit all 5 platforms. It is just out of range. It is like really not considering the out of bounds area. Seems like the movement doesn't have the momentum of Joust. Yeah, I haven't played Joust in a while, but you can coast a little bit. It feels very heavy. Like when you stop flapping, you drop. Like you drop fast. And it looks like you're increasing your momentum. Why is he glowing when he's on that platform? I guess he's just like resting or something. So. Oop. See? Okay. I just dropped straight down there. Alright. Oop. Oh. Okay, and you can see which ones you've triggered. So that's good. It's really just a matter of, like, you have to get used to how it feels. You cannot rise through those platforms. So I'm assuming that it's clear over here now. Okay. I have to look at my... Whoa, what's going on there? It's in the overscan, Timothy. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It is... So my CRT... I've configured this pretty well. Like I've gone into the menus. This is just a consumer grade RCA. I've gone into the service menus and configured the horizontal, the vertical, all that stuff, color, as much as I could, and standardized it to most NES games pretty effectively. But I can just see the platform I'm standing on right now. I can see it. I can only see the very, very top of the platform on the right. And I don't know if there's anything they can do about this, if they care. Like, people playing on CRT are probably the nichiest of niches. I can barely see the top. Like, it says M possible Egyptian kitten, but I guess it says impossible, so I can see that. I can see the score. It's just whatever's at the top left, I can barely see that too. So hopefully there's not going to be anything important in those sections. But this not being able to see this ending platform is kind of a problem. It's not the sort of thing I can change on the fly. Ha ha ha. So I don't know. Once you've programmed this, I don't know that you can actually like change anything. Like that, you know. I think you're kind of locked in. What the heck? This is an interesting looking area. Oh, are those snakes? I know they have names in the manuals. Come here, fruit. Come here, fruit. Ah, fruit. Get over here. Alright, so I guess that's... okay, I can see it flashing if I look. At the very top of it is visible, like that it's sort of oscillating, but it's not great, I wouldn't say. But most people are not going to be playing this on a CRT, I'm pretty sure. And there are limited lives, it looks like. Okay, so that's an interesting thing too. And I can't tell like what world I'm in. Am I in a different world at this point? So yeah, you know, if it's totally random, then you may just end up with a good run. But you ever play Space Taxi for the C64? I have not. I can play that. I have a C64 Mini and I have the Mister. So if that's a good game, I'll check that out. OScan varies set to set, so it's a hard problem to solve without losing tons of real estate. I guess I'll be playing this on a monitor with no overscan. I'll take a picture of what it looks like and I'll post it on Twitter so you can see what I'm looking at. I forget what your username is on Twitter, but I can DM it to you as well. But it is like very, very cropped. Very, very cropped. Space Taxi-ish. Huh, okay. Sounds like a game I'd like, then. I'll have to look for that one. Space Taxi. Okay, I wonder if that's already on my Mr. Joust and Balloon Fight. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. And I do like those games. Or are you saying Space Taxi is like those games? I'll check that out. I really do like these kinds of games. This is why I backed this like immediately. I was like, platformer. Whoops. Oh. Platformer with like kind of really an unlimited level of challenge, I suppose, when you think about it. Am I supposed to hang out in this level until I get that many fruits, or is that just cumulative over... Oh, nuts, I'm going the wrong way. These don't wrap, right? Okay, the screens don't wrap. I just had to be sure. Pixel is very tiny, very tiny. I was not expecting him to be quite that small, but yeah. Okay, that's pretty much what I thought was going to happen. Actually, can't really hear the music very well. I should turn up the music. I don't know what it sounds like. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, checking out this interesting new game with me. Okay. Okay, so it looks like there's not going to be more fruit on one level once you collect it. It's going to be on subsequent levels. So I collected that, and now I've got 2 of them. Oh boy. I've got 2 of them. And I'll go down this way. I kind of do wish you could just press B to go to flap rapidly, but that might be too dangerous. I don't know. It's just a nice option to have in Balloon Fight. Guess I'll go up. You know what would be nice? If there was like a little, ooh, what's going on here? There was like, wow, I can't even see it on this one. This one's even worse. Would be nice if there was like a little audio cue when the platform was unlocked. I don't know if they can do anything about this. I think this game is just done. Like, it's just ready to go. But if I can make any sort of suggestions, then I will. I don't know that they can move those platforms at all. But you know, if it's randomly generated, like theoretically, they could just like adjust that a little bit. That platform is way too far at the bottom. I think it just needs to be like 1 level up. I can't even tell that there's a platform there in this particular view. Which reminds me of like Shark. So the platforms are now red, I guess. Oh, that's a lot harder to see. This color palette is like not great. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, jeez, okay. This stage is rather intense. Is that flashing down there? I can't even see it. I'm gonna go back down here. I'm just assuming that it's, didn't make it. Okay. Color is very close between platform and background. Yeah, it is not great. Alright, tell you what, let's do one more on the easy mode, and then I'll try a hard mode one, since those are my only 2 options. That platform is way too small and too low at the bottom. Cannot make out which platforms are hit with this color. It's tricky. You're probably having a hard time seeing it in the feed, but it was tough on my CRT as well. That platform's a little bit rough. I'm wondering if this would play better on like, you know, a modern TV in like HD or something. And I wonder how this is going to play out on like Game Boy, you know. Okay. This is Super Bowels. Hey, Retro Ryan. Yeah, so I don't think these are necessarily deal breakers, but you know, it's also like that whole overscan thing is something that I wish more developers were aware of. Like they should be. They should think about it, and people who are playtesting these things should be aware of it as well. This is actually this is quite nice. I think. Whoa. There's like something very zen about this game. Like, why is that not killing me? My head is clipping into that block. I like the football. And I don't think there's any faster way to drop, like finer control over your movement. Oh no! I don't like how I'm bouncing off of those platforms. It's kind of tricky as well. Like when you hit when you land on the platform, you like immediately rise onto it. Like, okay, that was a bad idea. I wonder if there's any way to procedurally generate, like, the wrong... Oh, jeez, that's tricky. Generate so that you can't possibly pass it. Oh, boy, this is tough. Okay. Oh, boy. Well, this one's not going so great. This is a tough little area over here. Really? Oh. Well, that was it. Top 3 favorite dinner meals. Top 3 favorite dinner meals. Like meals or just like dishes? Like I love mashed potatoes. Sushi. We love sushi. Ramen, really good ramen. And I guess steak. We've been eating a lot of steak lately. Oh, I was gonna do a hard mode. Well, let me just do another easy one, because that one was too hard. That one was hard. That one was easy mode, and it was really hard. So the randomness of it is you may just end up with like a complete like jerk of a level, or you just end up like not being very good at it. That too. I'd love to know more about how this thing was made. Like, what are the rules around this? So you get these points that increase as you go. It's really an interesting kind of challenge in that you know, it sort of creates new challenges every you know, where the platform goes. I mean, I also really like Korean barbecue. That's some good stuff. Like this looks really rough there. That's no... Oh boy, I almost fell. I also wonder if there's any way to like seed a level, like seed a run so that it's the same every time. Oops. Because that would be a nice way to like do, like if you were going to do a speedrun contest or high score contest with somebody, you would need to be able to have like the same seed. I've been playing, ooh, that was close. I've been playing Ancient Dungeon, a ROM hack of The Legend of Zelda that turns it into a roguelike game where the levels, the dungeons just randomize every time you play through it, but you can seed a particular level so that you can, oh no, so that you can play the same one as other people, or keep trying it yourself, which is pretty nice. It went easy on me there. Speedrunner ROM release, maybe? Oh, yeah. You know, that's true. This is just the demo mode. I don't know what the other modes are in the game, or if there are going to be, like, other unlockable modes. I honestly would just, like, my main suggestion is they've got to do something about this, this overscan. If possible. I don't know if they can at this stage. Also, nobody asked me. Nobody cares. Nobody cares what you think. Ugh. And at like an audio cue of that platform flashing, which is kind of linked to the problem of not being able to see the platform. If at first you don't see it, try again. River Raid's levels are procedurally generated, but always use the same seed, so each run is the same. What? But what? But why? Huh. That's really interesting. So is there like a ROM hack that allows it to choose a different seed? That is a fun fact. It is a very, very fun fact. I like that the levels change. The screen is so very small, though. Like the pixels and everything, like it's such a wide playfield. I cannot see that platform over there. Such a wide playfield. You know, you're right. You can't tell which one's been triggered. It looks exactly the same. You are 100% correct on that, Timothy. That's wild. Hey, RetroStar, how are you? Thank you for coming by. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I can't tell unless I'm like looking at it and physically see what changes on the platform. Then I know that it's been triggered. Oh no! This level is annoying. Oh boy! Wow. Okay. Man. All right. Well, let's try hard demo mode. I don't know what that's gonna look like. This is hard. I don't know what that means. Like, what's different about it exactly? Do you have to do more platforms, or what's different? I've got 5 lives, same number of lives, right? You know, and the other thing that I want to say is that this is why I like water levels in games so much, especially the Super Mario Brothers. What's the difference in hard demo? Ooh, I'm not going down there. Unless I have to, I guess. Like, I know that the water level in Super Mario Brothers is basically coded from Balloon Fight. Where's that backwards? Was Balloon Fight coded like the water level in Super Mario Brothers? Maybe I have it backwards. But Balloon Fight and the water level in Super Mario Brothers do feel pretty much exactly the same. This feels a lot like the water level in Super Mario Brothers. So, can I go over there? Like, can I land on that part of the... Ooh. Okay, this is a problem. Can I land on that part of the thing if there's a fire thing on it? I bet I can't. Oh, that's evil. Balloon Fight predates Super Mario Brothers. So yeah, so then Super Mario Brothers water copied from Balloon Fight. Yep. No, that makes sense that it would predate it. That makes sense. I guess I was thinking about the arcade version versus the console version. Oh, that doesn't look good down there. And when it says that there are 900 levels, I'm not sure what that means. I'm trying to decide. Can I land? I'm going to see if I can. No, I don't think you can land on that. Okay. I don't know if... Oh my gosh, how do you do that? I don't know if 900 levels means that there's just like a set 900 that you can possibly access versus it truly randomizing it. That's really not good down there. Hard demo is hard. Hard demo is unfair. Someone did make a River Raid randomized hack for Atari 8-bit in 2019. Cool. Well, I hope you don't die, Timothy. So, how do you land on that exactly? Do I have to come around from the side? I guess I gotta come around this way. Oof. Okay, or I'll just die. How's that? How about that? How about that? Alright, we'll do one more of those. And that thing bouncing around is like, reminds me of like Arkanoid. Very curious about how the Game Boy version is going to play. And there's supposed to be a Game Boy Advance version, which I don't know if that means it's going to have better graphics or what. Anyway, I hope you all had a nice... This looks like the same one I was just in, doesn't it? Hope you got... I guess the demo also could have like a smaller selection of levels. I don't know. In which case, it's not procedurally generated then. Can you call it a roguelike if it isn't procedurally generated, I wonder? I really want to like roguelikes more than I do, because on the one hand, it's very appealing to me to have a game that like is always going to be a challenge because it's always different. But then in practice, I discover that I don't enjoy them as much, because I guess what I enjoy about these games is that you have sort of a set challenge and you can get better at it because you can learn how to optimize and strategize and all that other stuff. And really, you can still do some of that in a roguelike, but it also comes down to like how well can you adjust to things like on the fly. Okay. Okay, that's a really tough one over there. Call it a roguelite and do whatever you want. Did they call it a roguelite or a roguelike? Oh, geez. Hi, Nick. How are you? Good evening to you. This level is very hard. I feel like I definitely encountered this previously. I'm going to try to drop in from here. So this doesn't feel like it was procedurally generated. It just feels like it was just like randomly selected. Oh, wow. So then maybe the levels are just showing up in a different order every time. Favorite roguelike is Diablo. I don't do well with randomization. I always have bad luck, so I struggle very extra hard with them. Don't find them very fun as a result. Yeah, and I've had that issue with Hades. Like, I like Hades a lot, mostly because of the story and the style of it. Like, it's just very beautiful and fun. But I'm terrible at it, and it's hard for me to get better at it. Hey, NES Rocks. I see a 1-frame repeat in the rotating animation every 90 degrees. A 1-frame repeat in the rotating animation every 90 degrees. Interesting. You'll appreciate this, I think. We were talking about the fact that those platforms on the bottom, you have to land on this platform. Once you land on these white platforms, oh, how do I even get to that? Once you land on 5 of those white platforms, oh, I do see that. Then the platform in the lower right is supposed to start kind of flashing so that you can land on it and proceed to the next level. But the overscan, you see how far down on the screen it is? I can barely see it on my CRT. And there's another stage, which I won't get to in hard demo, with like the water levels, and I can't see that platform at all. Like, I just have to know that it's there, I guess, and count the number of platforms. Hey, Wells, you can land on it? Wow. Yeah, I can't. Oh, that was close. I almost got that one. Whoops, did I just hit easy mode? I can't even tell which mode I'm in. I'm going to reset. What are we talking about? Talking about this platform. There's a 1-tile gap right above it. I was just talking about not being able to see the platform in the lower right that you're supposed to land. Oh, here you have 2. So this demo screen, or this attract screen, I can see those platforms, and there are 2 blocks there. But then when you start the actual game, it's only got 1 level there, and I cannot see that one very well. So So what's going on there? They could have, if they can carry that through to the rest of the game. And actually, I don't think that would mess with the layout too much of it. I think they really need to have that second level. I don't know why it's not there in the actual gameplay. Oh, you see no platforms? You're making them up? You can't see the platforms? That's interesting. It's the lower right. The green squares in the lower right are the things you're supposed to land on. And then these white ones that you're supposed to land on. Oh, nuts. Game would be hard to play on CRT due to... Yeah, I'm playing it on a CRT right now. Exactly. That is the problem. That is the problem I am having here. You have identified the one major concern that I have here. Plus, I want like an audible, like an auditory cue, audible cue. When that platform, like when you were ready to advance to the next stage. Oh, I see those things. How are you doing, Wells? Sorry, no Alien Isolation tonight. Cora's playing Baldur's Gate 3 with our friend, and didn't want to miss Alien Isolation. So, and I realized I still had to stream this game or record some video of this game, and so it felt like now's a good time for it. There's a possibility we'll play it on Wednesday night as a Valentine's Day stream because I can't figure out a good 2-player game for us to play together. My apologies not accepted. Well, thank you. Tough crowd, man. Anyway, how are you all doing? How are you doing, Mario? I haven't kept track of where you are with your various projects, but I hope things are going well. And I hope you all had a nice weekend. Mine was spent... Actually, we had a nice weekend yesterday. We played some games, board games, with some friends, and one of my son's friends, their family, so they came over and he had a play date, and consequently I didn't really get any writing done. I did get a little bit done last night, but it was very late and I was very tired. This one's not going well. And then today I was mostly just writing, but then also very sleep deprived because my daughter woke up super early. We are actually currently playing that, Wells. We're playing that. We've started it offline, though. We've just been playing it when we have time, which isn't often. But so we could stream part of that. Like we're just be in the middle of the game, though. That's a good game, though. I was just talking about like, oh, that'd be a heck of a game to stream on Valentine's Day with that freaking Book of Love. The Book of Love. 2023 was rough with many responsibilities falling on me. Got rid of most. Should get back with projects soon. Oh, good for you. I'm glad. Yeah, my 2023 into 2024 has been tough with many projects that I've been working on. I mean, good projects. It's good stuff, but I've been I've been starting to burn out a little bit. Don't need a stream. I'm just glad you're playing it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. But we are looking for something to play that we can play together on Wednesday night. I'm trying to think of like some sort of retro game that she would enjoy. That's 2-player. So, whoa, that was close. I'm not sure what happened there. We already streamed the Sailor Moon Super NES games. So, I guess we could try the arcade game or something like that. I was thinking like Gauntlet, like a Gauntlet game. I know she likes Dark. I think she likes Dark Legacy. Is that the one? I have one on the N64 that we could play. But I don't know. So I don't think she would like that, Wells. I don't think she's really into brawlers. She's not into shooters. She's not into brawlers. She's not into run and guns. Because otherwise it'd be like Contra, that sort of thing. Yeah, I know, right? I was pointing that out, Timothy. The end platform is double height on the title screen. So, why can't they do that here? They really do need to be able to do that. Gauntlet 2014 Slayer Edition. I don't know what that is, but let me... Did you make that? Is that something you made? Let me look that up. Slayer Edition. The classic Gauntlet 4-player co-op action gameplay returns in completely new... What? What the heck is this? Wow. Huh. That's intriguing. That's an intriguing idea. All right, I might have to do that one. That looks very interesting. Snipper clips. I thought about that one. Snipper clips. We do have that. She's not into shooters, but like first person shooters, she's fine with. I mean, like shoot 'em ups, like Gradius, Life Force, that kind of thing. She's not into those. The newest official Gauntlet game. I like it. I'm gonna look into that one. I'll suggest that one. We'd have to play it either side by side with our laptops or like in different rooms, but if we're streaming it. But that's a possibility. Thanks for suggesting that, Mario. I didn't even know about that one. I'm not sure if she knows about it either. But it's entirely possible I already own it. I have to check my listings to see if I have that already. There's also not really any way to tell like what level you're on, like in terms of like numbers. So as far as we're talking about Joust, and we're also talking Mega Cat, I also have Justice Duel, which is kind of a Joust-like game from Mega Cat. I played it at MagFest years ago and picked it up. And that is a fun game. I should really finish that one sometime. It's like you get to play as like old American presidents on like flying birds, so you can play as like Abraham Lincoln on like an eagle, kind of a thing. And then it's basically Joust, but with these extra challenges. I'm assuming you can beat it. I should fire that one. Oh my gosh! I bounced off of the bottom of that platform and landed on one of these red squares. Justice Duel is a fun game. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, I definitely remember playing these platforms. I think they're just repeating, possibly because this is just the demo mode. So, I don't know. These are definitely, I'm definitely seeing the same stages over and over again. I like this stage. This stage is fun. It's like you're in the Matrix or something. I guess some sort of Egyptian Matrix. I'm trying to think of a cool asynchronous two-player game, but I got nothing. Well, I appreciate that. Asynchronous. Somebody suggested, I looked online at like an article that recommended two-player games that you can play on like Valentine's Day or with couples or whatever. And somebody suggested playing Until Dawn, and you just keep swapping the controller. And I don't actually have Until Dawn yet. I think we have the Quarry, but I wanted to play Until Dawn, and that's an interesting idea. I like to play a game like that where you're sort of switching off. But I'm not sure. I'll have to look at our options. I think she might be into the Gauntlet idea. We'll have to buy it. We'll have to buy 2 copies of it, I'm assuming. But unless it has like couch co-op. But I'll check into that one. That could be fun. I kind of want to just play it myself. Gauntlet is like the first arcade game that I ever played. Pretty sure. There was one at the Chinese restaurant that we would get takeout from, and I would always go, and I wanted to play it because it was a video game, and my mom would give me like 1 quarter. And do you know how far you can get on 1 quarter? Oh, come on. In Gauntlet, even if you're good, not very far, my friends. So it was always an exercise in frustration where I would get to play Gauntlet for like 2 minutes or something, maybe a minute, probably. And I enjoyed the heck out of it, but I died like immediately, and I had no idea why I was dying, because you're constantly losing health just by existing because you need food, right? So I just fundamentally did not understand how to play the game because I was also very young. But I just loved getting to put a quarter in that thing and playing the game. So this level is a complete jerk. I cannot see that platform in the lower right at all. It is just completely invisible to me. And then these platforms that you have to land on are really hard to see against this background. Super Punch-Out with Korra playing the opponent boxers. Oh, there is that two-player mode. That's like the secret two-player mode in Super Punch-Out. That appeals to me in NES Rocks, because I have not played a lot of the newer Gauntlet games. Korra was into those, but I'm intrigued by that. I'm constantly losing health just by existing. Maybe we should try Gauntlet. Maybe you should find some food. Have you thought about that? Wells needs food badly. I was always shooting the food. Alright, so this is definitely the same level that I've seen previously. So I think this demo is just feeding me the same levels over and over again. And I don't know if that's normal or not. Was I standing on that platform and not triggering it? Oh, am I actually going to get out of here? I'm going to go around. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm going to go down here. There's a platform here, right? Okay. I couldn't see it. Oh, boy. Well, this is the farthest I've made it in this game. Let's go this way. And this freaking game has a timer, which is completely unnecessary. Yikes. Or I guess it might just be a bonus timer. Did I trigger this? No, this is the one under this? I can't even tell which one I triggered already. Okay, there we go. Ah! Whoa! What was that shark doing? These sharks are amazing looking, by the way. They're just fantastic. Yeah, I kind of love and hate this level because this is just ridiculous. Okay, I gotta get out. Oh, I was on my way to the platform. That's worse than Jaws. Should add voices to Adventure Island. Master Higgins needs food badly and is about to die. He just needs milk, right? I guess he has a fruit. The music is very jaunty, yeah. I need to stop talking so you can hear the music. They're orcas? Okay. Alright, well... Yeah, you need to be able to see... I can see those platforms just fine here. Like, that's good. Those are good platforms. I can't see them on the other screen, though. They really need to make it too. I don't know if I should play this again, because I think I've seen everything. Well, I was watching the Super Bowl. I'll play one through one more, just because I want to see if I can get farther in that shark orca stage, and then I guess I could play something else. What else we got? What else do we have on tap? Anybody want me to play something else? I can play. I've got so many other games that I could start, like some other homebrew games I want to play, but I don't want to start like something new that I'm going to want to finish, so I don't know. Can't think of Black and White Sharks. Well, I mean, the color palette, I don't know how authentic this color palette is. Kind of want to try the Game Boy version of this if I can get it. I don't know that I'll ever want to play hard mode. That's just maybe it's too hard. I have questions about this game. I have questions. Hopefully, I wonder if Sean Robinson's going to do an interview with Ryan Carson, I think is the creator of this. Love to know more about it. Play a really bad homebrew you've been dreading, but make sure to say you're not doing that. Oh no, Timothy. Harsh, man. That is harsh. I have been working through, not to say that this is a... Oh boy, wow, that was very close. Not to say why I thought of this, but I've also been playing... I've been playing Prince of Persia of late. The NES Prince of Persia, trying to finish that game just because I had played the new Switch game that just came out. Oh, that's a bad place to go. And it's slow progress, but I'm making progress. I streamed it, and I didn't get very far in it when I streamed it a long time ago. But now I've made it up to about stage 9, and I have about 35 minutes on my timer. So I just have to learn. I am actually very close to the end of stage 9. I just can't figure out how to trigger the door to get out of it, or trigger the gate, or one of the gates. So I could play some Prince of Persia if you want to see that. Or just anything else, really. What? Oh, man. I don't even know what I was doing just there. Alright. Guess we're not going to get through the shark stage or the orca stage or whatever. So I have to imagine that because I'm seeing the same stages over and over again, I have to imagine this is a selection for the demo, and the actual game must just shuffle you through like the 900 available levels, so that theoretically you'll never get the same run. You'll possibly recognize some of the same levels, but you won't play through them in the same order. Hated Prince of Persia as a kid. Was playing a PC version at a friend's house. His weird early precision platforms escaped me as a lad. They definitely require a lot of patience, and I probably was pretty patient as a kid, but I don't know that I would have been into that game back then. I'm going to play the Sleep game. It's much older than this one. The graphics are terrible and the gameplay is repetitive, but I find it invigorating. Wells needs sleep. Well, thank you for coming by. I hope you have a pleasant sleep. And, man, what should I play? I got Gunhawk. I got a bunch of homebrews over there I haven't tried yet. Also a bunch of things that are sealed. I also just got the Hammer and Harry collection from Retrobit. Prince of Persia SNES was incredible. I was 13 years old. Took me a while, but I beat it. Nice job. Yeah, I'm going to play through that one when I'm done. Somebody did a ROM hack of that where they recreated the original Prince of Persia game in the Super NES Prince of Persia, because the Super NES Prince of Persia is sort of, it's sort of like a different version of the game, where it's not quite a sequel, not quite a remake. Yeah. It's what, 11 o'clock? I could also just make it an early stream, because I kind of want to watch this week's Quantum Leap. I haven't had a chance to yet. Let's see, what to do. I also took out Shadow of the Ninja, because I wanted to play through that. They're doing a Shadow of the Ninja remake soon. SNES Prince of Persia was all over Nintendo Power for months in Counselor's Corner. Yeah, probably won't like it any different, probably. Alright, let's see. Could do another run in Ghostbusters, but let's see if we want to keep it. You know what? Let me play. I picked this up again recently because I've been enjoying this game, but I want to play. Maybe I'll play a round of Starluster. What do you think? Really like Starluster, which is sort of like, what is the Star Raiders? Anyway, this is Karateka. Karateka. I think that's how you pronounce it, because I heard Jordan Mechner pronounce it in a podcast recently. Anyway, Karateka is in this thing. This is my Famicom adapter that I like. It is this one's the My Arcade version of it. But then Old School came up with a version as well, which is a little bit cheaper, both in price and in build quality. And it actually was not working for me, and then it just suddenly started working the other day. But it's not as good as this one. The pin connector edge isn't beveled, and I just saw that Hyperkin's actually also copied this design. But it's kind of neat because it just creates like a frame, and you pop in the game. This one's Starluster. And then you just load it up in your NES like a normal game. It doesn't work on some of the larger cartridges, but this one's pretty neat. So, This is the Flap Happy demo cart. So I'm glad I was able to fit that in. Star Jester. I did buy one of those adapters to my arcade one as recommended. Yeah, do you like it? That one's a good one. I like that one. The like I said, the old school one seems to be working now, but it's not as good, and I think it messes up the connectors on my NES a little bit when I use it. And I'm curious about the Hyperkin one. I might pick that one up just to have like another one and just kind of compare to see how it does. I was hoping I was trying to figure out if I could swap the parts around with some other adapter that I had, but I haven't. Karateka is really hard. Couldn't beat it. Played a couple of years after Prince of Persia. Yeah, I haven't played anything but the Famicom version, and the Famicom version is very challenging. But I have the Karateka collection from Digital Eclipse. I haven't played it yet. I'm still working my way through Atari 50, but I'm going to play through those games, so those versions of Karateka, and see which one I like. Haven't put it through its paces yet. This one's pretty good. I'm probably going to order the Hyperkin one just to have another one for basis of comparison. So I'm curious about this game. Let me put up the game title here, just in case people pop in here and they wonder what I'm doing. I really like this. Really like this game. I've only played some of the training mode. And I'm curious about the adventure mode. I haven't tried that, and I've tried command mode a little bit. But I'm gonna try adventure mode, because in this one I think you have to collect keys from different planets. Like this is the version. Excuse me. This is the version you can actually beat. So yeah, let me play this for a little bit, and then I'll call it a stream. Oh man, that's a lot of enemies. All right. I think this might be the kind of game that I play periodically. So I'm going to go not near a base, because I'm probably going to have to go to a base in order to heal up at some point. Let's go over here. Missed a homebrew LDP? Yeah, I just finished it up. Thank you for coming by. Alright. This might be one of those games that I just pop in periodically when I have like extra time on a stream. Taking quite a bit of damage here. Metro mode might be more than I can take. And then I picked up recently, well, I don't have a physical cartridge of it, but I picked up on the PS3 Star Ixiom, which is like a PS1 version of this. This game is apparently very inspiring to a bunch of different developers, game developers. Like I think Hideo Kojima may have said that he really liked this game. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I can switch to here. Star. I'm going to fire a photon over here. I'm not sure if that did anything. I guess I have to go defend that star. I have not played much of the command mode, so I'm not really good at juggling all the things that you're supposed to be doing. Oof. Oh, boy. I've only really done a bit of the training mode and like one or two command missions. Alright, we gotta get out of here. I guess I'll go... Oh, the star's gone. Nuts. It's too late. Heard it said in many podcasts, Starluster is considered a classic in Japan. This is what Star Axiom is based on. Not super into these kinds of games, and just might stream it. It's an interesting. I'm more into these than I thought I would be. I think it's a really cool game for the Famicom. Like, and I know I played a little bit of Star Raiders. Star Raiders, is that the one on the Atari? I played a little bit of that in the Atari 50, and I guess I should just leave, right? I got which star is it? This one? I should just leave and fight these ones if I have to defend my star, right? Can I not warp? Okay, in the middle of a fight. Are they both being attacked? I'll fire a photon at that thing. I'm not sure about the strategy involved here. But I played a little bit of the Atari one, and I really liked it too. And they have like an enhanced version of it, like an enhanced mode on the Atari 50 collection, which is pretty cool. It makes it feel very, very modern. But it's just such a... It's just... The core gameplay is so good that, like, it works really well no matter what you're playing it on. You know, I mean, the graphics may not be the best, but I played a little bit of, like, Star Wars. I guess that's kind of basically what this is, like that Star Wars game, the arcade game. Yeah. Okay. What am I fighting here? Yikes, I am in trouble. Oh. Defend base, okay. Okay, which base? This one. Alright, I'm coming. Did I succeed? Alright. This is way more grokkable than 2600 Star Raiders. So, yeah, Star Trek Arcade is the one I think that Star Raiders was based on, right? You did, Jim. You did. I only played it for about an hour. Flap Happy. It's funny. And Elite, which I can't play unless I play it on my Mr. Palpuck because the ROM doesn't work on like an NTSC console. Space Spartans. All right, so I gotta look up. Let me write this down so I don't forget. I gotta look up Space Taxi, which is what, C64, and Gauntlet 2014, and Space Spartans. That's on Intellivision? I'm intrigued. Okay. Anyway, hi Jim, how are you? I was wondering why you're not streaming Elden Ring. Because, oh, my radar's broken. I gotta go. Well, if I can defend this base, I can dock with it. I don't think I'm ready for adventure mode. This is too much adventure for me. Too much adventure. I'm trying to defend. Or what else do you want me to defend? My goodness. Am I not also supposed to visit a planet or something to get a key? Yikes, I'm almost dead. Gonna die. What is that? I did not recognize that vessel. You guys are very tricksy. Base destroy. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. I was trying to defend it. I failed. I had one job. What the heck is that thing? I'm going to have to go to a different base because I'm going to need some health. If I can get there. Wow, you just keep evading me. So fast. Where are you? Oh boy. Alright. Well, guess I'm gonna go to this base because I need to. This base is under attack now, right? I have no idea if that did anything, but I need more energy, so I'm gonna go over here. Oh no, somebody recommended Space Taxi before. Space Hawk. Oh, neat. Okay, I like the idea of that. Alright, let me just try to dock. Where's the base gone? What? I don't see a base anywhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. I gotta dock because I need to... Oh boy. Which one do you want me to defend? I'm trying to defend this. I'm doing my best here. Energy empty. Okay, does that mean I can't get to the base? I'm dead. Cadet Wang. Fantastic. Alright, well, that didn't go so well. That was tough. I should probably just do some more training missions or command missions. Maybe I'll do a command mission. I don't think I'm ready for adventure yet. That's just too much going on there. Alright, we'll do this one. Destroy all enemies and defend the universe. Okay. No pressure. Alright, I'm gonna go after these guys. I don't know how many photon torpedoes I have. I can't be sure if like firing my weapon uses energy, but it probably does, right? Or is it just when I use fuel? I don't know. I also don't see many. It'd be interesting to see somebody make like a homebrew game like this. I don't know how you would innovate on it necessarily, but it could be. You don't see anybody trying to make a game like this on the NES. Oh, my shields are down. Oh, okay, they're healing. Oh, my radar is damaged, I think. That's not good. I guess I better go fix myself up. This is Famicom, yes. Starluster is a Famicom game. I know it's in one of those Namco Museum collections. It might be only in the Japanese version. I'm not positive. But I'm playing it on the cartridge. It's a very cheap cart as well, so if you're kind of even curious about it, it's worth picking up, I think. So you can go to the base, and it will repair you. I should try the Star Trek game that these games are all based on, because this is basically what I wanted from like a Star Trek game. At least one of the game modes I would want from a Star Trek game. The next generation one on the Game Boy and the NES, I guess, has modes that are similar to this. Defend star. Okay, hold on. Which star? Which star is being attacked? This one, I guess. I need to heal up before I can do that, so... Hoping I'm heading for the base. Where's the base? Hard to pinpoint the base with broken radar. My shields are gone too. Man, this is not going well. I did a very bad job on that previous. Is there actually a base here? Is my radar just completely messed up? Because I should have hit it by now. Oh man, which base? I'm at a base. This base? I'm right here. I need to fix myself up though before I can defend it. Where is it? I don't know. I might have messed this up. I don't know where the base is. The radar could just be like lying to me. Because I don't see it. I don't see a base. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Gotta go fix myself up before the enemy blows it up. Alright. Types of games made for the NES seem very constrained, except from Skyboy just works magic. Well, you know, Full Quiet is pretty impressive. Reactor power up, very nice. Star exploded, great. Okay. Hold on a second here. You can't play PAL games on your EverDrive. You should be able to if you do build 10 NES chip. It should work. So LDP, the EverDrive will play PAL games. I don't need to disable the lockout chip on the NES, but Elite in particular does not work on an NTSC, Nintendo, or TV. Something about a display. It I forget what it is about it, but there's just not coded to work. It just will not work. You have to, and I don't think anybody's ever did a ROM hack to optimize it. The only way I've gotten Elite to work is playing it on my Mister in PAL mode. Then it seems to play. But I haven't done anything beyond checking to see if it actually works. But if you Google Elite and the NES in particular, that game just will not work. I have several copies of Starluster without ever intentionally purchasing one. Gotta love import lots. It's a good game. I would give that out. I would buy it just to give to people because I think it's really cool. I kind of want to get like a box one at some point. What do you think of Flap Happy? I'm usually not into the purely arcade score chaser style of game. I like the challenge of it. Like I like that style of game, like the balloon fight style of game. And the score chaser thing is one level aspect of it, but it's also another aspect is trying to get as far in the game as you can. So I think it has some promise. The problem that I was having, and I don't know if this will be an issue for you as well, is some of the platforms that you have to land on are outside the overscan area of the CRT. So I couldn't actually see them in some of the areas. And in one level in particular, some of the other platforms were really hard to see. I think it's a really challenging game. It's pretty hard. Even on easy mode. So I don't know. I think if you check out the gameplay and it looks like the kind of thing you'd like, then absolutely check it out. If it doesn't seem like the kind of thing you'd like, then you're probably right. Yeah, I'm very curious about it because it seems like a really interesting um, game experience. And I know that the NES version is probably not the best way to play. Like it's on, yeah, C64 and ZX Spectrum. So those are probably the better versions to play. So I might try it on the C64 at some point. And yeah, X on Game Boy, which I haven't played much of it all yet. So, I guess I gotta fight you guys because you're, no, you're attacking the other base. How do I abort? You're attacking that base down there. Okay, hold on. I just wasted energy flying there. Hold on a second. I need to go over here. I'm gonna fire at you guys. I don't know how many torpedoes I have. I'm gonna fly over here to rescue my base. If I can. I'm still not very good with some of the strategy on this, but I clearly need to play more of the command mode before I tackle adventure mode. Okay. And then do I need to find the base? Like, I have no idea where... I'm trying. I don't know where the base is. I don't know how to find it on this particular map. Like, I'm working on it. I'm also a terrible shot. I actually was playing this with an arcade stick the other day, and that was actually pretty nice. I've also been playing Prince of Persia with an arcade stick, and I think that has actually been better. Because it sort of feels more precise with some of the movements you have to do. When I try to play with a D-pad, like a regular NES controller, I keep trying to play it like a normal platformer game, and that's not the way to play Prince of Persia. And the base is destroyed. Great. I don't really know like how much time I have to rescue the base. And I didn't know where the base was when I got here. Now, I read somewhere that this game is part of like the Bosconian series. Like the enemy is from like... Oh no, and there's like a planet like Silius. Is that right? They were trying to tie these things together. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm confusing that with something else. Because Silius is Sunsoft. I'm confusing it with Dead Zone is what I was thinking about. Dead Zone takes place within the Silius universe. But this one supposedly is like the Bosconian enemies. A base exploded. Okay. Play the Star Trek game. Vectrix is the best way to do it. Yeah, I've tried Vectrix on the Mister, and it's pretty good. The NES, the new Prince of Persia is very good, and I have it. It's like right here. I haven't had time to play it though. I'm playing the original Prince of Persia on the NES, and actually I am enjoying it, Jim. I'm doing better than I did when I streamed it a long time ago as part of NES Alphanumeric, and I appreciate the. I guess I'm out of photons. Oh, my engine's messed up. I appreciate the challenge of it, and it's been really nice because right now when I'm in the middle of so many different book deadlines, I will occasionally have... Oh, I have no shield either. I'm going to... Hold on, I got to get out of here. I only will have like maybe 15 or 20 minutes to play a game before bed after I've done some like writing stuff. And so I can do like a couple of runs on like a stage in Prince of Persia. So that's been kind of nice. Just sort of having like very slow progress. Star exploded. Okay, sorry, Star. So I actually have been enjoying it more than I thought I might. Oh no. I missed the base. Come on. Am I too close to it? What? Where are you, base? You're like right under me. some shared ship designs with Bosconian. Yeah, that's true, Timothy. I really like Bosconian. I've played the arcade game a little bit, and it is weird that there isn't a port of it. Yeah, the NES port is actually supposedly not very good, but I've been enjoying it well enough. I've played the DOS version in like an emulator on. You can play it on like archive.org or whatever, but I also have like DOSBox on my computer, so I played a little bit of it. But I'm gonna just play through the NES version, and then maybe I'll go and I'll play through the DOS game because the level layout should be about the same. No, I guess not, Jim. But I think it would be entertaining for the rest of us to see that. If the enemy's attacking the base, should I fly to the base or should I fly to the enemy that's near the base? Is the thing. I don't know. Yeah, I played a little bit of Remnant from the Ashes because a friend of mine wrote that game, and that's tough. Like those types of games, or is another type of game I'm not good at, but. The lore in it is good, so I'm kind of want to play through it some more. I also just tend to not think of playing PC games unless it's like on my Steam Deck. Well, we will play to the end of this mission, and then I will probably sign off because I think I do want to try to watch that Quantum Leap episode before I go to bed. And I need to catch up on some sleep tonight. And tomorrow, I'm taking a few days off from work to work on my book. I'm hoping to catch up and get a good. I'm working on defending the base. Get a good. Do I need to fly to the base? I'm gonna fly to the base and see if there's enemies to attack there, because that's what I don't understand. Hey Ruby, how are you? Bosconian was getting kind of old by the time the NES was a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I may get the I can play it on my Mister, but I may get the Arcade Archives version so I can play it on my Switch. So I'm at the base and I don't see any enemies here. Am I supposed to just like attack the enemies near the base? So they're not actually at the base, because I'm at the base, right? So I have to attack these guys, but I don't know which one is like the imminent threat. If anyway, I need to work on strategy in this. I don't know which one is the imminent threat if it says defend the base. Am I just supposed to attack like all of them at the same time? Like, how do I do this? I just need to be better at targeting them, I think. How you doing, Ruby? What? I was just there. What are you supposed to do when that's... I'll look through the manual some more, I guess, and figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Because there were no enemies, like, directly at the base. So clearly you're not supposed to defend it there. Oh man, I think I'm dead anyway. Gaia is destroyed, and Big Bang is invoked. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that end screen. I'm sorry for the flashing. I didn't know that was going to happen. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Ruby. Just been busy. Was confused Bosconian with Sinistar. Yeah. Well, it's 11:30. I've destroyed myself a couple times in Starluster, so I guess maybe I'll call it a night. But thank you all for coming by and hanging out for a little bit. I will be back on Wednesday night. Not sure what I'm streaming though, because The poll, there is a poll on whether I should continue playing Ghostbusters on stream or not on Genesis, and it looks like the votes are saying that I should. But this Wednesday I probably will not do that because it is Valentine's Day, and so I'm looking for a game that I can play with Cora. It might be this new Gauntlet game that Mario just mentioned, Gauntlet 2014. I'm going to look into that and suggest it. And otherwise, we'll find some other game to play. And let's see who else is streaming this week. So Monday, I believe Omega Ace is going to be doing more Blind Faith in the afternoon. I think 3 o'clock Eastern is his time. I believe that Captain Algebra will be streaming on Tuesday night. I don't remember what game he's playing right now. I think he might be doing Rayman. Is it Rayman? Or he's doing Klonoa? He might still be doing Klonoa. I'm not sure. And then I'll be on Wednesday. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry to end things just as you're all arriving, but thank you again for coming by. I appreciate it. I'm going to go watch Quantum Leap and head to bed. I should probably write a little bit more too, but I'm going to do some more tomorrow. All right, thanks again. Take care. Have a good night. If you're interested in Flap Happy, check out the description and the link in the description. Excuse me, which links to the Kickstarter. And yeah, I'm definitely backing it, but I'm gonna reach out and see if we can do something about those platforms. I think it's a pretty interesting game if you like that kind of a game, but I can also see it being a little bit too challenging. Streaming Tuesday Cave Story and Thursday Persona 3 Reload. Persona 3, huh? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can't watch too much of Cave Story because I want to stream that one myself at some point, or at least play it. I might stream it too, but I will at least drop a like and come in and say hi. Thank you so much, Ruby. I hope you are doing well. Hope you all have a very excellent week. If you're on the East Coast, I think we're supposed to get some snow, like in the New York region on Tuesday. So if you're anywhere in the path of that, then good luck and hang in there. It's only too late when the ROMs are flashed. That's a good point, Timothy. And even then, that's not always the case. I had Anguna, the NES cartridge. I got the cartridge, and I discovered a bug in it pretty early on. I got one of the early carts, so Nathan sent me the ROM, and I have a cart flasher, so I was actually able to flash the proper ROM onto the cartridge myself. But they set up basically a replacement program where people could send in the PCB and get it swapped out if they didn't have a ROM flasher. I just happen to have one. Cave Story is very cozy until it's not. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, again, thank you all for coming by. It was really good to hang out with you. I really did need this. I was thinking about not streaming tonight because I should probably just do some more writing, but I wanted to hang out with folks and play some games, both of which I did. Cap finished Klonoa, so I wonder what he's playing next. Awesome. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.